Right, okay. Hello everyone, it's Gavin Birchall here again. Hope you're doing great today. So just wanted to shoot this quick video today all about Bitcoin and its recent struggles. And today, as we can see, it's dropped to $12,090 mark. So just wanted to give my 2 cents really on all of this and whether Bitcoin is going to go all the way back down to zero and whether Bitcoin is generally finished. Is that the end for Bitcoin? Well, my answer is definitely not. Even though it's broken through this bottom here, you can't really say that's a stronghold to go off. I mean, even this one here, it's only done it twice, so for it to break through that one there and drop down isn't really an indication that it's going to go all the way down to maybe this point here. But if it does, why not see that as an opportunity to get in? You know, get in at Bitcoin at $6,000 and then watch it rise again. But I don't think for 1 minute that it's going to go all the way down there. If you look at historical chart data on something like gold, silver, stocks and shares, indexes, anything like that, if you look at their charts, look for charts that are over 100 years old that are still around today. You'll notice that they have these run-ups, zigzags, comes down, run up, zigzag, and so on and so on. This is nothing new. All you're seeing here is something that's had a massive rise up, and now, simply due to the fact of pure psychology, nothing can keep going up as it's shown here in late 2017. It had to have a pause, it had to have a breather, and that is what we're seeing right now. So if you seeing all the negative news around about Bitcoin and people pushing on the fact that Bitcoin could be finished simply because it nearly reached 20,000 and now it's hovering around the $12,000 mark, doesn't mean anything at all in my point of view. Now again, none of this is financial advice. This is just my own speculative, biased opinion. Do your own due diligence. Go out there, do your own research before investing in any of these crypto coins and altcoins or anything else that I talk about. None of this is financial advice. This is just me giving my own biased opinion. So that's another reason, really, that I think that this is actually a good thing, and I think it is. I'd be more scared if it kept going up like this, and let's say we were at 40,000 by what we in 16th of January 2018. I'd actually be more scared if it was at that point right now without having a pause. I mean, all you're seeing is people short-term traders selling off their positions. You can clearly see it here. Any rise that we've been having, people have been taking advantage, selling their positions, taking their profits, and that's it. Look at this recent rise here. Like I said in yesterday's video, they're getting shorter and shorter. So what could happen here now is we see a little rise again, then a smaller fall, and then eventually break through again, and we can see Bitcoin having a nice run up again. So, like I say, these run ups here have been getting shorter and shorter. So this one here, shorter run up. If we go all the way back here, massive run up, short downturn, smaller run up, smaller downturn, bigger run up, nearly to 20,000. Then we had a massive, well, not a massive, but a fairly big run down, short up day, short down day, bit of a bigger up day, and then it's come back down again, a bigger one, and then a similar size downturn, but nothing like these at the beginning. So for me, it's a great test for Bitcoin, and if it does make it past this, then that is going to be even better for people who are buying and holding, simply because the advantages of that, if it does pass this test here and then run past, let's have a look. this 19,676, there or thereabouts, if it does have a run up and smashes past this in 2018, then we could see something like this again. So I'm just looking at the positives here. I'm buying and holding, but also you guys that haven't got in yet, here's your chance possibly to get in at a cheaper price and for me to buy even more Bitcoin simply because it's a lot cheaper again now. I mean, if it does come down to 10,000, then, I'll definitely be looking at buying some more. But 12,000 at the moment, no big deal for me. I mean, if we go back, if you look at the actual history, I mean, look at it here. Back in 2017, $4,000 mark. Now, since only then, it's gone right up to nearly 20,000. So this is really, really nothing in the grand scheme of things for Bitcoin. But yeah, it has broken this bottom here. But at the end of the day, people are going to want to get into Bitcoin again, possibly as well, because it's a lot cheaper again now. So again, anything can happen overnight. Who knows who's going to join Bitcoin? Who knows who's going to start accepting Bitcoin payments? Any positive news can spark off another massive run up. And of course, any bad news can make it drop even lower. So for me, I think we're in a great position for anyone looking to get into Bitcoin in the future. And like I say, this is a great test for Bitcoin to see what it's really made of going into 2018. So that's Bitcoin. Let's have a quick look at the other two coins today. So we look at Ethereum. Let's have a look at that one. So they're all in the top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So yeah, Ethereum, look, another massive run up. It's starting to sort of do the same now, trend sideways, if anything, and it's down to 1139. So that's Ethereum, Litecoin. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that's broken. Look, it's almost, mirroring Bitcoin, which it has done for quite a while. So don't be surprised if Bitcoin goes up or goes down and Litecoin does exactly the same, and Ethereum as well. So that's it for the coins. Now, let's just go back to Bitcoin, in fact, and then I'll carry on with what I was going to say. Obviously, the question is going to be, if you're buying and holding Bitcoin and it's going down in value, then obviously you're losing the value, aren't you? Depending on when you got in. If you got in all the way down here, then you're still up, basically. You're still up on your position. But let's say you got in around here, it shot up, you're happy with that, and then obviously now you're losing out a little bit, and you're a little bit edgy on what to do, whether you want to sell your Bitcoin or not, or wait for it to go back up again. My strategy is, you'd have seen this in past videos anyway, but obviously if you're new to watching my videos, my strategy is to mine Bitcoin. I'm mining Bitcoin via Hashflare. I'm also invested in Bitconnect, where I'm earning 1 to 2% every single day on the Bitcoin that I lend out. And I'm also buying and holding as well. So with Bitconnect, no matter what happens, on the worst days, especially when Bitcoin's volatile, I earn a bigger percentage via Bitconnect on those 1 to 2% gains. So that is how I'm trading off against Bitcoin going down in value. And also, the more Bitcoin that I can mine, the more Bitcoin that I have in my possession, the better that's going to be into the future when Bitcoin can smash through this recent sideways trend and then rise back up again to all new highs possibly. So whether the markets are going up and down or sideways, BitConnect will allow you to earn 1 to 2% on the Bitcoin that you lend out. And you can either choose to reinvest what you earn back in, and then you obviously got a bigger pot of money to allow those gains to grow bigger and bigger. and you can grow that amount of value that you have at Bitconnect to as much as you want. Again, it's free to join. Check out the link in the description below. And also, like I say, I'm mining over at Hashflare. These are yearly contracts. I've bought a yearly contract to mine Bitcoin. My terahash rate, I'm basically reinvesting whenever I can. And the more terahash rate that I have, the more Bitcoin that it will mine every single day. So over in a year's time, I aim to have, basically my strategy for Hashflare is I'm going to reinvest for 180 days, and then after that, I'm going to start cashing out my Bitcoin. So check out the video for that as well, one of my Hashflare videos via this channel, and that'll show you in depth what I actually do and explain everything you need to know about Hashflare. Also, I've done a recent video all about Bitconnect and my recent earnings and how that's going along, so check out that video as well. And also with Coinbase and buying and holding, so check out all those 3 links below in the description. And remember, you can get $10 worth of free Bitcoin via that link below. Just check out the terms and conditions. I've left that in the description below as well. So yeah, that is how you trade off against the markets going down. So, like I say, today has been a bad day for Bitcoin, but with BitConnect, that means a better day on those 1 to 2% gains. So, I've had gains of up to 1.50, 1.2, and on the better days when Bitcoin is actually going up, then I've actually had worse days on Bitconnect. So for me, it's a great strategy for you buy and holders if you want to cover yourself from every possible angle. That's a great thing about this crypto journey that I'm on at the moment. I've got a strategy in place where no matter what happens, you can still continue to grow your wealth by using Bitconnect and the other crypto strategies that are available to anyone. And it really is, it's available to anyone. Anyone can get started. All these 3 sites, like I say, are free to join. And just follow my videos via my channel on how to get started. Step number 1, right up to what I'm doing today. And yeah, as I alluded to earlier in the video, what a massive run up it had at the end of 2017. You know, from this point here, the 5,000 mark, in November, 12th of November. By, let's have a look here, by the 7th of December we were at 17,000, and then 16th of December we nearly hit the $20,000 mark. So again, for it to do that, it had to come back down and have a pause. So for me, again, guys, this is absolutely nothing. No big deal. And like I say, we're only on a day's worth here where it's dropped below. I mean, look at this one here. If you see this day here, if you can see that 22nd of December, this thin spike here, it actually dropped all the way down to 10,000. So that day it did drop to that really low point, but then, it went back up again. So for me, nothing to get worried about. As I say, it isn't a downward trend in a sense, it's trending sideways, consolidating, and I'm enjoying the ride. Anyone can get involved, and for me, I'm excited for the future of Bitcoin moving into 2018, especially if it smashes this point here sooner rather than later. Okay, that's it for today's video. Hope you found it useful. Feel free to put a like on the video, drop your comments in, and any questions or any feedback you want to give below, always welcome. Feel free to subscribe, that'd be great. Click that bell next to the video as well to get instant notifications of my future videos going live. Remember, check out all the links for Coinbase, Bitconnect, where you can earn 1 to 2% every single day on the Bitcoin that you lend out, and the superb Hashflare mining package, the yearly mining packages, where you can mine as much Bitcoin as you want. You can reinvest. You can basically start off with whatever amount you want to start off with and then hit that reinvest option, grow your hash rate, and that will give you a more powerful hash rate. And the more Bitcoin that you can mine with Hashflare, the bigger that rate is. Again, Coinbase as well, all those links are below, all free to join, so check them out. Like I say, great having you here today again. Hope you found this useful. I'm sure Bitcoin will rise again soon. Look out for my future videos. Huge thank you again. Great to have you here, and I'll see you in the next video.